यः पर्जन्यस्यायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवते आपो वै पर्जन्यस्यायतनम् आयतनवान् भवते य एवं वेद योपाम् आयतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति संवत्सरो वा अपाम् आयतनवान् भवति यः संवत्सरस्यायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै संवत्सरस्यायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद यो सुनावं प्रतिष्ठितां वेद प्रत्येव तिष्ठते ॐ राजाधिराजाय प्रसय्य साहिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कूर्महे समे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातो कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः मौनं ध्यानं प्रणवम् ॐ
ब्रह्मांड नायका बाबा पतिपुरीश्वर बाबा ब्रह्मांड नायका बाबा पतिपुरीश्वर
Nana Sarva Prachodayat. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. The Universal Vedic Prayer. Asato ma Satyamaya, Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityoma Amritam Gamaya, Asato ma Satyamaya, Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityoma Amritam Gamaya, Asato ma Satyamaya, Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityoma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Christian prayer.
Our Father, who art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Buddhist prayer. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami, Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami, Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. Goddess of Mercy, Kuan Yin's prayer. Om Mani Padme 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 Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Jain prayer. Om Namo Ariyantanam, Om Namo Siddhanam, Om Namo Ayariyanam, Om Namo Upajayanam, Om Namo Loke Savasamunam. Seek prayer. Satnam Vaheguru, Satnam Vaheguru, Satnam Vaheguru, Satnam Vaheguru, Satnam Vaheguru. And now a prayer given by Bhagavan. O Lord, take my life. O Lord, take my life. And let it flow in fullness of devotion to Thee. And let it flow in fullness of devotion to Thee. O Lord, take my hands. O Lord, take my hands. And let them work incessantly for Thee. And let them work incessantly for Thee. O Lord, take my soul. O Lord, take my soul. And let it be merged in one with Thee. And let it be merged in one with Thee. O Lord, take my mind and thoughts. O Lord, take my mind and thoughts. And let them be in tune with Thee. And let them be in tune with Thee. O Lord, take my everything. O Lord, take my everything. And let me to work for thee.
And let me be an instrument to work for thee.
The universal prayer.
Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
May all the beings of all the worlds be happy.
Oh, peace, peace, peace.
Salam everyone. This message will be shared by someone who just returned from Sri Lanka conference, so he would like to share, so I would like to call upon. A humble pronounce at the lotus feet of Bhagavan, Ganapati, and to everyone, good morning, Sairam.
Salam, good morning.
Nice to be back home with all of you. About 1.5 weeks ago, I went to Sri Lanka. It was a trip that literally my wife packed the bags and pushed me out of the house and said, "You go." And as the car was leaving, I turned back to see her. She was very, very happy. But I think she knew the purpose, and I wanted to stay back because we have quite a number of projects that we're doing, which I shall speak about later. And also I was going to start a new job, which I started the minute I arrived in KL. And anyway, the Sri Lankan conference, and it's slightly longer than what I usually do, but I will keep the time. The Sri Lanka conference was a super amazing experience. Really, really marvelous. And I've shared with a few of our Sai teachers and some of our Sai adults, and then they asked that we do study circle, and with some of us could share, because what happened in Jaffna was truly inspirational, truly mind-blowing, and it was felt almost as if we sent a car to the workshop where we do a complete overhaul. Each person's experience was magnificent. There was a huge group of us that went from Malaysia, almost 60, 70 of us. Every one of us had a tremendous amount of experience. Now, why I'm saying this is because, like on the first day when we arrived, they had two canteens, the spicy and non-spicy. Remember, you're here in Jaffna, so you avoid spicy cafe, the food area. We went to the non-spicy. In the non-spicy area, they served a few variety, and they said some is slightly spicy. So I avoided that and took that non-spicy in the non-spicy food area. And I brought enough chili back home in my stomach that would last me for years and years and years, because it was extremely spicy that I couldn't eat. Yet, because the messages and many people did eat on the first day, yet no one complained, no one talked about the food, because the whole experience in the conference was just tremendous. And I would like to share with you, I took down about 15 pages of notes, okay? And this is one where Swami made me just sit down and listen, okay? Although I had a workshop, I did 5 workshops with a very nice young gentleman, okay, Brother Arvind Balasubramanian. And so I had a few weeks of workshops online, spoke to him on the phone, but when I met him face to face, he was even more amazing, Anyway, so I condensed a 15 page. I always send the notes as I write to Mother in case, I don't get back. She at least will benefit from those messages. But anyway, I condensed them to 7 wonderful messages which I'd like to share with you, okay? The first one is that Brother Manoj, in his opening, the opening video, I cried. The opening message, I cried. The dance, I cried. The MCs came up and spoke. The energy was so great, I cried. Every speaker was so blissful that I just cried and cried and cried. And for 3.5 days, mind you. First message was Brother Manoj. He said, understand the purpose of Sai and his mission. I'm not going to go deeper. I'm just going to give you glimpses. Okay? Understand the purpose of Sai and his mission. Now, why this is important? It is because even in thousands births that you have taken, this soul has taken into this, what I call a recyclable, discardable envelope that the soul remains for a couple of years, Swami says, it is my gift that I've revealed you to me. It is my gift that I have revealed you to me. What a beautiful saying, isn't it? And then because he has revealed himself in his mission and his organization, it is important for us to understand what his mission is. Because Swami says, don't understand me because you never will, okay? He said, love me and love my mission. So you need to know. And then Brother Manu shared a wonderful story, and I'd like to share the story in a split second, that he told a devotee once. If you serve my purpose, if you serve my mission, I will wipe away all your previous births, your thousands of births karma, as you serve my mission. My God, this is the secret of the universe, you know. This one alone, I just cried and cried. The whole stadium, the whole auditorium was in tears because Swami is saying, the God that sent all the previous God who revealed himself to us, okay, he said, if you serve my mission, he didn't say you serve me, okay, there's a qualifier. If you serve my mission, if you serve my purpose, I will wipe out your karma of your thousands birth. The God that sends the gods himself has given us this assurance. What more? What else can he say? Then Dr. Reddy, president of the International Sai Organization, which Swami created, developed, initiated, signed, and he even corrected I see that he even corrected the English for the title, okay? And so Dr. Reddy, he said 2 messages. One, after all the things that you will learn in the next 3 days, remember this opening speech, right? By then I already finished my tissue paper already, okay? He said, of all the things that you have learned for many, many years being the Sai organization, and for all the things, new things that you're going to experience, all the new things that you're going to remember that you're supposed to have done for Swami, and all the things you're supposed to do for yourself, he says, all the teaching, one important secret that we all forget. We remember, we write down, we meditate. By the way, his words, okay, you can go check on YouTube, okay? We meditate, we contemplate, we become conscious about it, we put notes, we tell our spouses, but there's one thing he said we never do often. Practice. You have to practice. And he said, if you practice at least 2 to 3%, you automatically will then begin to practice the 5%. When you practice the 5%, you practice the 10%. Because why? You cannot go into a pool and do a huge amount of a different kind of complicated swimming if you don't start the baby steps right. So the only reason why we stop is because we are not practicing the first few teachings. You have to practice. Then he says, Dr. Reddy says this, okay, I didn't say this. So if y'all cannot feel something, y'all talk to Reddy. His email is there, write to him, okay. He says this. Swami said, he didn't say this, Swami said, never ever leave my organization or the role that I've assigned you. It's because you didn't take it. I gave it to you. I selected you for a reason and for your purpose. And then he says, I've selected you from the billions. Swami told Dr. Reddy, I've selected you from the billions. And then I realized, my God, he selected me to do this out of billions. What did I do? Correct. Because there are billions and billions of human beings. The God that sent all the God selected us. Amazing, isn't it? Because He knows all our little good deeds, He knows all our bad deeds, yet He selected us. Amazing His amount of love and compassion and care that He has for us. Then Sister Anuradha. By the way, if her name is wrong, this is the name that I've just given her. She's felt like she's Anuradha. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? She's from America. She's a student of Swami, and she lived for many years in Sai School, and now she's a practicing doctor in the US. Oh, and this is really, this one I really cried that I had to type immediately to my wife. Mind you, she spoke for about 1.5 hours, so I'm giving you in 2 minutes, okay? What do you all think you all are really sacrificing? Swami told her. What do you really think you're sacrificing for me? Are you sacrificing that time, your time for me? No, what? Because you enjoy. If you're singing a song, you're in bliss, you're enjoying. If you think that you're sacrificing your time teaching in a school, no, but there are thousands of other teachers around the world that don't even have a school to teach, yet they will walk for miles, going 3-4 buses to teach 1 hour to students in the jungle or in an estate area. So are you sacrificing more than you sacrifice for them? All the comforts that you need to serve me, I've provided you. Swami said, all the requirements do you need. You want time? I will give you the time. You want love? I will give you the love. You want energy? I'll give you the energy. If you want money, I'll give you the money. That doesn't mean you go check your ATM, okay? Whatever you have, He has given you. I only want one sacrifice from you, which is not even time, because He said, I'm giving you time. Anyway, by the way, all those people who spoke, okay, they are not people who are retired, 60 years old, 70 years old, okay? They are all top surgeons and lawyers and doctors and professors or whatever it is, and yet they are 99% engrossed in the Sai organization, doing and serving. And just like, we have some examples here of Uncle Muthu, Uncle Ravi, and some sisters here, who sacrificed a lot, who also did work tremendous amount of hours. He only asked for one sacrifice. By the way, I'm not saying, okay, I'm just quoting what the speaker said. Swami says, what is that He wants us to sacrifice? Sacrifice your ego. That's all I ask for, Swami said. You sacrifice your ego. Don't think that you are sacrificing for me, because you are not sacrificing anything for me. Whatever you need to serve my purpose, I will provide you. So if you are thinking that, wow, I'm sacrificing the 4 hours on Saturday to teach, He has made sure that you have ample time to do that. If you think that you are driving 2 hours to go do His service, He's making sure that somehow the universe will give you that fuel and that cost. Or I do prasadam every Sunday. He has made sure that somehow He will provide you for that. So what does He want from us? You see, that means that He doesn't want us to take anything from us, That's all for you, and He's given us more. So don't think that we are sacrificing all this for Him. Only thing that He wants us to sacrifice is our ego. Then she says, okay, she's saying all this, okay. What Swami said. Are you serving me for comfort or with commitment? Comfort means, brother, like this brother, okay, unwell. No COVID or influenza, but he's unwell. Yet he drove. How far you stay? Behind, isn't it? Somewhere here. Kapong. Just here only, isn't it? Huh? Or even further. He's only here, Kaja. Only here. Because he knows there's no other drama. And he came. So are you sacrificing or serving me at your comfort or with commitment? Are you sacrificing and serving me at your convenience or with conviction? Convenience or conviction? Comfort or commitment? Then the university chancellor spoke on the last day. For the first 3 minutes, I looked at this person. I was sitting in the third row. Swami wanted me to sit in the third row because he wanted me to make sure I listen and cry. And I sat in the third row, and the hall was 1,000 people, okay? And this vice chancellor comes on. For the first 2 minutes, I really thought that he's lost it, because he came in and he was like all the time eyes closed like that, and he's swaying like that, and he talked about some jubilee, something that had no connection with the speech. Actually, there was. I lost it, but he had. But everybody for a while everybody was looking at each other, because we thought that he could be in the wrong place, because he's not a Sai devotee, he just arrived. Because Swami wanted us to have that feeling, because for the next 20 minutes, I cried, and I was typing with the tears dropping on my phone, because he spoke like someone that just descended down to reveal messages. It was outstanding. And he says, do you know where you are now? He asked us, do you all know where you all are? Do you know where you all are? He said. You see, he's a mathematician. He's written books, and apparently he was nominated for Nobel Prize and this and that. But he didn't look like that. He said, if you walk 25,000 kilometers straight all the way, where you go? You come back behind you, right? Because the world is a circle, isn't it? Yeah. If you climb up 1 kilometer, there'll be insufficient oxygen, and you'll come down. And you'll come back here. So where are we? We're in a jail. He said God put us in a jail for a reason. But if you are in the ocean, he said, if you are in the ocean, and if you are drowning, no matter what your instinct will tell you that you are drowning, you will flap, you will call, you will shout, you will call for God, you will do everything to prevent yourself from drowning. But in the ocean of samsara, in the spiritual realm, we all are sinking. But the power of Maya, illusion, prevents us to realize we are sinking. That's why we don't know we are in jail. We think we are staying in our house, we have comfort. But you walk 25,000, he said, you come back where you are, you go up 1,000 kilometers, 1 kilometer, you come down, because you are in jail. Then Brother Arvind spoke. He said, we all have a lot of Dharma. We have Dharma, have a father, Dharma has a son, Dharma has a chairman, Dharma has a budget coordinator, Dharma for everything. He said, all this well and good. But this is what Swami says as peripheral Dharma. Most of this Dharma you're doing because there's a lot of internal satisfaction there. Oh, as a father, as a chairman, you do. But there's only one Dharma that you are born for, in order for you to understand and achieve the 4 Purusharthas, which is your Artha, Kama, Dharma, Moksha. That means having desire only for moksha, and earning wealth in a dharmic way. The most important Dharma that we're supposed to realize and focus on is Atma Dharma. That is to understand why we are here, which makes a lot of sense with what the Chancellor said, because we are in jail. So if you're in the jail, what do you want to know? You want the key or you want to get out, isn't it? Yeah. We don't. We ask for fridge, aircon, because we're very comfortable in the prison. Then Suresh Anna spoke. He was marvelous on that day. I mean, he really was totally. Said more important than bhakti. We all know bhakti is very important, right? Faith in God. More important than Meda Sakti, which means that the power of living and your talent, your skills, whatever, whether you're a singer or whether you're an office professor or you're a surgeon or you're a teacher, is more important than bhakti and Meda Sakti that God confers you. The most important element that you have to achieve in order for you to realize your Atma Dharma and get out of the jail, so you understand your purpose. You see, all connected, right? Is steadfastness, Strada. Because if you don't have steadfastness, your intensity will only be great during bhajans, during messages, during watching a YouTube. Suddenly you have, and then it fades away, then comes back, it fades away, like a heartbeat, goes up, goes down, goes up. you must have this strong conviction of steadfastness so that you will outstandingly overcome your challenges, slowly remove your Maya and understand why your purpose is. Ultimately, if you look at all these messages, one of them said, human birth is a rare gift. What we need to have is an intense, not desire, because desire is worldly, yearning for liberation. So let me end by saying a quote from Professor Bhagia that was often quoted, and I cried tremendously when I heard this message. Many, many times I cried and cried because partly I was inspired, partly I felt guilty because I forget these messages. Swami said this, if you ever separate your time and life between the world and me, or if you leave me for a second, even if you leave me for a second, that means in the role, purpose, whatever that you do, or consciously that you forget him. He says, even in 1,000 years, you will never reach me. Even in 1,000 years, Swami says, you will never reach me. Obviously, you cry, isn't it, when you hear this? Even if you separate me. So how do we not separate him? How do we remember the 7 points that I shared? How do I take this nectar that Swami gave for all of us for the 3 days? I listen to the YouTube, I write down the notes, I read it. I saw so many people all intensely just looking at this. The entire bus, everybody was having a satsang, people are talking about it. How do we forget this? Ultimately, the message, the take-home message was that the easiest way to fulfill all what Swami has said, easiest way not to leave the organization or leave him or leave the purpose and get out of the jail is a very, very simple, uncomplicated, end of the day, a simple golden key Swami gives us. Which is, because there's so many things, right? And many other things. Remember 15 pages I wrote, many people wrote even more. Okay? Do everything for him. That's all. You go to work, your boss says, you have to do this, you cannot go back 10 o'clock at night, you will miss budget. Do that work and offer it to him. You cannot do prasadam for that day. You're cooking and you are giving your children, tell Swami, I'm cooking for you, Swami, and offering it to my children. Do everything in your life and offer it to Swami. If you do everything in your life and offer it to Swami, you're constantly in his mind, right? You have not left him. Because you're doing to him, you're reminded that you need to reach him. Therefore, you're getting out of the jail. And if you offer him all the time, he said, you will not reach me. But that means that you're not leaving him. If you're not leaving him, he won't leave us. So he's with us. So we have confidence, we have bhakti. And then we know that, okay, we have bhakti, we need to be committed. So we say it every day. Then you have this focus of discipline. And then ultimately steadfastness, because every time you do, you have struggle and you steadfastness in achieving it, you will achieve it. So finally on the last day, with this mind-blowing 3 days message, the take-home message is that do everything for him and you will reach him. When you say you reach him, he will provide you everything that you need for this birth and the next birth. It's because you are helping others also to reach him. Those words, thank you. By the way, now an important message my wife is staring at me in the middle. On the 23rd of November this year, this year, is whose birthday?
Bangsar Sai Bhajans.
Okay, correct. Baba's birthday. I'll tell you somebody else's birthday also. On the 23rd of November is Baba's birthday. We are Bangsar Center, Chera Center, Klein Center, Segambut Center, Brickfield Center, and a few other centers. That's why I've been busy chatting away because they also want to come. We're having a combined major public program on the 23rd of November 2023 in Kalamandapur. On a Thursday evening. I know some of you say Thursday evening. By the way, I grew up time. Nobody saw weekend or weekday. Baba's birthday, everybody will run. Okay? I ran for different reasons. Okay? But everybody will come.
Your birthday.
And to do this is tremendous amount of work, because there is a special drama inspired by Swami that Suresh Anand took 1.5 months to write, a 1.5 hours drama musical presentation that is designed to get as many SSC students from the Klang Valley to participate, to organize, to do rehearsals, to train. Our teachers are involved in leading this, and the production crew, because you know Suresh Anand, there's a massive production drama crew. So it's something we have not done for a very long time, right? So there's a big team of production crew going center by center, doing the rehearsals, and got dance, performance, technical crew, and that's going on. And then to get the hall, to book the hall, technical team, food, dinner, reception. And then we had a meeting, and the youths from Klang Valley, our central region, said, "Brother, let's not have bhajans at 5 o'clock for 1 hour," he said. I said, "Why?" And I for a while I thought they're not interested. He said, no, how can we combine Swami's birthday, we have 1 hour. Let's do 1.5 hours, but let's do half an hour before that Naga Sangeetam. That means carry Swami's Paduka, go around the temple, sing the song, praise the song, create this vibration, then invite and bring Swami inside. Wow. Just don't put the altar inside. I cried. They thought something wrong, because the enthusiasm of the young people across even some of them, the centers had not agreed. They said, no, we want to do this, So they are doing this, So to invite Swami to come inside, to play scene, and plus you got multimedia presentation to showcase what all centers in Klang Valley do. It doesn't go by center, right? We're not saying which center, okay? Everybody, okay? This is family. And then we're going to recognize people who have transformed their lives and inspiring others to transform. Plus wonderful messages from side leaders, and then sumptuous dinner. Okay, all sponsored by everybody in Kalamadawas. Okay, so the hall was booked in the first week of January 2023. It's because in 2023 is 98th birthday. The reason why we're doing this is because year 2025 we will celebrate Swami's 100th birthday, and it's going to be even bigger. So this has to happen, because the next year will be bigger, and then the next year will be bigger. So if you want to serve his mission, serve his purpose, we need a lot of volunteers. So please reach out to me. Yeah, if you need volunteers, we need volunteers for the budget, we need volunteers for the lighting crew, food, traffic, this, that, and everything, and all our boys and girls from our center are fully involved in this committee. There is no formal organization committee, there's no chairman. Everybody works with love and respect. So please join us. Those words, thank you. Sairam, let's rise forward.